Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I crocheted around my phone charger to make it look like a cute little vine with flowers. This tutorial is a beginner tutorial. You do need to know basic stitches like single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, slip knots, and slip stitches, but I do remind you guys how to do that as we go, so in case you forget, you can just follow along to that. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and follow along and make adorable phone chargers. Let's get started.
Okay, to start, obviously you'll need your cord and size 4 green acrylic yarn and a size 5 crochet hook. Now this is probably the hardest part, so bear with me. You're going to take your yarn and make like this U shape and place it under the cord. Insert your hook through that little loop. You can pull it tighter. Then you're going to yarn over your hook and pull it through the loop. You're going to want to make sure you hold onto that tail to hold it tight and single crochet over it a couple of times to hold it in place. To single crochet, stick your hook underneath the cord and underneath that excess yarn. Yarn over, pull up a loop, and then yarn over and pull through both loops. Continue doing that down the entire cord. So go under the cord, yarn over, pull up a loop, and yarn over and pull through both loops. One thing I want you to make sure you're doing is when you're done crocheting a few, push it back down to the edge of the cord because it's really loose and you need to push it as tight as possible so there's no cord showing. So keep single crocheting and pushing it tight as you go until you reach the end. You can chain one to secure and then cut the yarn and pull the excess yarn through the loop. The cord is now done, so we're going to take size 4 acrylic yarn in the color that we want the center of our flowers to be. To start, we're going to make a magic ring. If you don't know how to do that, follow along here. You're going to take your yarn and wrap away from you, making an X shape on your fingers, and then stick your crochet hook underneath the first loop and over the second loop and pull it through. And then you are going to yarn over and chain one. Make sure to hold your loop secure while you chain one just so it doesn't get all messed up and come undone. Now, inside of the loop, we are going to make 5 single crochets. So insert your hook into the loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through both loops. Make 4 more of those. When we're done with all 4, we can tighten the loop, but before you tighten it, you can do a slip stitch if you want. I just did it after I tightened it. I'm not really sure why. To slip stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then pull that loop through your one loop that is already on your hook. You can then cut your yarn and pull it through to secure. We're now going to start the petals, so pick any size 4 acrylic yarn for the petals. To start the petals, insert your hook through any of the 5 stitches we did in the magic ring. Then hook over your petal yarn and pull that through the stitch, and then yarn over and pull through the loop as a slip stitch. Now insert your hook into that same stitch and single crochet. Still in the same stitch, we are going to half double crochet, so yarn over, then insert your hook, then yarn over, pull up a loop, and yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. In the same stitch still, we are going to double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over again, and pull through 2 loops. You're basically just going to reverse it still in the same stitch with a half double crochet, and then a single crochet, and then a slip stitch in the same stitch. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, and pull that loop through the loop already on. For the next 4 petals, we are going to repeat the exact same pattern of slip stitch, single crochet, half double crochet, half double crochet, single crochet, and slip stitch. When you reach the last slip stitch in the last petal, you are then going to slip stitch one last time in the next stitch, which is also the stitch of the first petal. And then cut your yarn and pull through to finish. And there's our cute little flower. We're now going to make a little leaf to tie to it. So take your green yarn and slip knot. If you don't know how to slip knot, take your yarn and wrap it over one finger going away from you. And then take the tail of yarn still attached to the skein and wrap it over your finger as well. And then take your back loop and loop it over the front loop. And there is your little slip knot. So insert your hook into that, and then you can pull the yarn that's still attached to the skein to tighten it. We're now going to chain 4 by yarning over and pulling through 4 times. Now, skipping this first chain closest to your hook, we're going to insert our hook into the following stitch and single crochet. In the next stitch, we are going to half double crochet, so yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And in the last stitch, single crochet again. And then still in that last stitch, you are going to slip stitch. After you slip stitch, you are going to go straight into chaining 4 again, so yarn over, pull through the loop on your hook 4 times. Skipping that chain closest to your hook again, we are going to insert into the following stitch and single crochet, and then half double crochet in the next stitch and single crochet in the last stitch. Just like last time, in the last stitch, we are going to slip stitch again. And then we are going to cut our yarn, leave a little bit of a tail. We will use it to tie to our charger later, and then pull through to finish. Here is our cute little leaf. So I'm going to show you how we're going to attach it to our flower. Our flower has 4 little ends. We are going to separate those as I did here, and then place our leaf in the middle. Then take your ends and tie them over the leaf like I did here to secure your leaf in place. I double knotted both of them. You could probably only tie one of these if you want to, but I just tied them both to make it extra secure. We're now going to weave in those extra ends. So thread a needle with those extra ends, and then just insert the needle a couple of times into a couple of the same color stitches just to kind of secure it, and then you can cut it and do the same with the rest. Since the back of this will be right up against the charger and not seeable, if you want, you can just cut the ends where they are and add a little dab of hot glue to them. It's really up to you just to make them a little more secure. But leave these green ends out because we will be tying that to the charger. So now follow all of those same steps to make a couple more flowers, and you can even make some plain leaves like I did here. But once you're done with that, we're going to assemble our charger. Take those green ends that we left out of the flower and simply double knot them onto the charger where you would like them. I also did the same with just some plain leaves. And there you go. Lastly, we just need to weave in all of these green ends. We're really going to do the same thing we did, thread a needle with them, and then just kind of insert that needle into a few stitches and then pull it through and just cut it right near the stitch. Again, it just secures it a little bit, and then it's pretty hidden as well. Just do that with all of them, and then you are finished.
Anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to let me know how it went down in the comments. I would love to see how your phone chargers turn out. So if you would like to post a video or picture and tag me, I would love to see them. And if you have any specific tutorial you want to see, I would love to hear your ideas, and I would love to make a tutorial for you. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, I would love it if you could subscribe and like the video. See you guys next time. Bye!